Hi, it's Gavin Spitzner, President of Wealth Consulting Partners, coming to you from a very chilly and windy New Jersey. I have the distinct pleasure of helping facilitate 2 video conferences with wealth management executives today. And while the conversations are fresh in my mind, I wanted to share some quick observations. The first thing is just how impressed I was on how quickly these execs and their firms have pivoted to this new normal and how hard they're working to stay connected to their teams and in turn help their teams be empathetic to their clients and stay connected with them. We talked about the fact that as challenging as these times are, they have never been needed more, and there's never been a better opportunity to make the pivot so many of you are working on, from very investment-centric value propositions to planning and advice-based ones. I highlighted the well-worn fact that bears remembering now that clients leave not because of performance, but lack of communication and connection. Now that people are settling into this new normal, you have a chance to connect in really meaningful ways. But that means being methodical about topics to engage on, being adept to digital engagement in all its forms, and simply having time to do it. I thought it was interesting. One exec on one of the calls today spoke about the fact that they're having opportunities for longer, deeper conversations with clients than they ever had before. Clients have time. What might have been a 15 or 20-minute call, they're staying on with their advisors now for upwards of an hour, and it's creating capacity issues. This wealth exec talked about the fact that they're having challenges in terms of having time to trade and rebalance. And so, of course, knowing me, I'm a big fan of outsourcing all that or centralizing that. I'm sitting there saying, that's the right problem to have, because they need that time to deeply engage with clients, not to mention prospecting. So do what you need to do to centralize that, get that off their plates. We talked about the myriad topics to be engaging on, ways to use digital tools to engage effectively, and the need now more than ever to outsource and centralize everything that can be to create that capacity to engage deeply with clients. And just as important, without the bull market to mask organic growth challenges that's been talked about quite a bit lately, along with all the money in motion now, you need that time to go out there and play in traffic and grow. And that's not about selling products, as we know. It's about simply saying to people, especially in times like this, how can I be useful? And treating financial planning as a verb, not talking about a financial plan as a noun. So engaging in the process, not saying, hey, let's go complete a long, complicated financial plan that then sits on a shelf and collects dust, but just finding out what matters, where the pain is, and helping them work through that. Helping them with longevity planning, tax planning, cash flow planning, simply getting their lives organized. There's never been a better chance to reach out to people who have more questions and time on their hands and give them a taste of your client experience and relieve some pain. Advisors doing that well are going to win more than their fair share of new business, as well as consolidate assets of their current clients. I'm a big believer in being very prescriptive with your teams, giving them the topics, giving them the tools, giving them data, practice management guidance that they can run with, and give them permission to try new things in terms of video calls, co-browsing, pushing content through client portals, and the like. Lastly, I've been curating what I think are some of the best content and ideas on running virtual practices, advising clients through these issues, whether it's market volatility, COVID-19, leadership skills through these times. So I'm including a link here to that content on my website, wealthconsultingpartners.com. Thanks, and have a great weekend.